Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan battle video. In this video we're going to take a look at how you can beat the extreme class only Super Battle Road stage without using a single item. Now there's plenty ways to do these stages by now, so you don't need to be distinctly, following this team build, but you can. You can follow the team build if you really want to. I do think Terrifying Conquerors slash the Transformation Boost team is one of the more powerful teams in the game, although it does have some ramp up time. You could definitely make this team stronger, and I will for the ESBR component. There's some pretty crucial units you could use here, for example the AGL Golden Freezers, which are some of the best first slot tanks in the game. So yeah, overall there's plenty of options to change up the team. The team as is pretty good. So we are rocking with good old double final form LR strength cooler, which is obviously fantastic. Everyone loves good old strength cooler, so that's always something super duper helpful. So we've got that. Then in terms of the rest of the team, we'll kind of go through them as we go through their passes, but we're rocking double LR final form cooler. Pretty simple stuff. So yeah, in terms of the rest, like in terms of everything else, I would say basically the team is pretty self-sufficient. For me at least, I think it's a pretty straightforward team. I think it's very simple. I think it just gets things done. So in terms of the rest of the team, we have the physical Janemba. Obviously a great unit. He does build up attack and defense in the second and third slot. Not too concerned about that because we only need him to really just tank in the first slot with his guard capabilities. So yeah, he's more than fine. Then the other tank we have is the physical metal cooler unit that links up pretty well with the with the good old strength final form cooler. But yeah, obviously it is pretty, like, I want to say simple. Yeah, I want to say like it is pretty straightforward to just use him. He does take a couple of hits. He has the ability to nullify certain attacks as well, which is great. So yeah, overall he's just pretty solid. A great pseudo tank to kind of run alongside a lot of the other team members. So yeah, pretty good stuff overall. Honestly, he links up so well with the strength final form cooler. There's really nothing for me to get too kind of into in terms of like, hey, you definitely need to use this. Just pretty solid. Just pretty solid pairing overall. Now, beyond that, we have also the Tech final form cooler. Pretty good unit. Gains a lot of strength based on how many super attacks he does. Overall, some pretty good stuff as well. For me, he's really solid. I like him a lot. So yeah, you can definitely 100% use him as like a pseudo replacement for strength final form cooler. But you don't have to, if you don't want to. But he's great. He stuns as well, which is really good. And makes me super duper happy. So I'm really chuffed with that, personally speaking. So yeah, really good stuff overall. And then also, of course, we have the really cool Turles that's floating around. So the AGL Turles is great. Obviously he's really good against superclass enemies, but he also provides a lot of support to the rotation, which is good. The support is really good. At least for me, I think it's really solid to use like these kind of units. I like to change it up. I don't really like to use distinctly only one team. I think using a variety of units is always something that's super duper fun and just makes things a little bit easier. So yeah, beyond that, I think that's pretty much everything that we need. I don't think there's anything else to mention. Obviously you have to have one of each typing, which is why we have so many different typings of units. But yeah, also to be entirely fair, I think we also do just have yeah, a pretty nice team here. Obviously, we also have the good old, how can I say them? We have the good old Berta and Jace, who are also pretty good. Obviously, they would be better alongside our good friend Mr. Captain Ginyu, but we're not too concerned about that. I think overall they're just very, very solid, and they do a very good job. So me personally, super happy with the team. I think everything works fine. No real risk of dying too much. We have so much healing from the physical metal cooler and things like that, that really it's not too much risk of dying. Obviously there is always a risk of dying, but I think personally not too much risk of dying. Like on a scale of 1 to 10 on the death scale, probably not not too bad, at least for me. Of course, you know, always a chance to not get what you need, but I think overall the team runs pretty well and is pretty easy to put together. There's plenty of great replacements as well, so if you're just looking at what you can do under the Terrifying Conquerors lead alone, there is literally plenty for you to do. So yeah, it's pretty good stuff. But I think overall, for me, I'm quite happy with like how everything is currently going, at least on paper. I think obviously things could be slightly better, but I do think in general the team runs pretty well, and I think you should be able to beat the snow item pretty easy. I would switch in the golden freezes at best, obviously, if I'm still struggling. I think they are very much helpful. So yeah, they do help, so you can definitely use them if you need to. Obviously it's something that will always help to have as well. So yeah, pretty decent stuff. Beyond that though, yeah, nothing too much I want to say for you to focus on. Just yeah, be careful, and you're fighting mainly superclass units, so if you got units that have existing buffs or buffs against superclass, that's also going to be good. There's also quite a few pure Saiyans in here as well, so try and use that to your best advantage. But other than that, that's basically it. Not too much more for me to kind of talk about. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. So until then, take care, stay safe, and as always, see you guys in the next one. Bye.